We're here on Pacific Beach Boardwalk, and we've got some amazing individuals from the community who are here to chat with us about their interactions with tech tools. Let's get into it. Hey guys,
Hey.
talk nerdy to me.
What do you want us to tell you?
Yeah, I'm curious what your favorite tech tool is at this time in your life.
Favorite tech tool? I mean, everybody's going to say the iPhone, right?
Yeah, right. What is it about the iPhone that you love the most?
I would probably say convenience.
Okay,
Really easy to navigate and get around to what you want to do and what you want to accomplish.
that's
Make
right.
it easy.
Yeah,
Yeah, completely transportable. Like, you can take it everywhere.
that's so very true. What are your thoughts in particular about Siri always listening to you as you're literally taking Siri everywhere you go?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
I guess we don't even realize that it's happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my thought on, that's a good question. She's listening to us right now.
Yeah, she is. What do you think she's thinking?
I don't know. Where is all that information being captured?
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
That's a good point. So, do you ever intentionally engage with Siri?
I don't. I'm
No.
not a Siri.
No.
I would say I engage with her either when I'm trying to find something quickly, very
Okay.
rarely though,
Yeah.
or where I'm trying to be funny. I would say I would
Right.
use Siri like just a mocker or something. But I
Okay.
rarely use Siri.
Okay. When you do, in those rare moments, you engage with Siri with intention. What are some questions that you're asking her? Just in
I
general.
don't ever use it, so yeah, that's not. I don't have an answer to that. 'Cause
Nope.
I don't ever use it.
No.
I would say I saw things like on TikTok or whatever. Like I'd be like, "Hey Siri, what's my name?" Or
What's my
"What
name?
should you
What's
call-
my name?
what you call me by?" Or just
Yeah.
like funny things. Like
Yeah.
I just try some of the funny stuff. But like I said, I rarely use Siri as well. So,
Okay. Have you heard of ChatGPT?
No.
Okay, so ChatGPT is actually a version of Siri in a way. ChatGPT, you can engage with it, ask it any question. It's an open source AI tool that allows you to communicate with it, and it's been trained on how to engage and how to direct its response specific to what your needs are.
Interesting.
So I can actually pull it out and show you if you guys are open to it.
Yeah,
We
why
can
not?
ask it some questions and okay, let's go.
How?
One
How
second.
old, or when did the technology come out?
Okay, so ChatGPT has been trained for many years, and the technology has been out for about a year or so, where people are actually communicating with it all over the I don't want to say all over the world. There might be some countries that have banned it, but you can actually just get it on your phone. I'm going to open it up right now to show you guys what it is, and then we can start asking it some questions.
There's always going to be countries that ban stuff, right?
Of course, right? So there's a system called OpenAI, and OpenAI is this super intelligent platform that they taught all of the information that it needed to know up until the year 2021. Now, all of these AI tools are being made from this system, and ChatGPT is one of them.
Sure.
So you might have heard of some tools that allow you to create graphics and super quick and just from an idea and it'll create a graphic for you. Those tools were created from OpenAI.
OpenAI.
And
Very
ChatGPT is the chat version of one of the chat tools that have been created from this OpenAI system. So, what questions should we ask ChatGPT?
What questions? Is the Earth round or flat?
Okay, is the Earth?
Conversation.
Yeah, that's a good conversation question. Is the Earth round or flat? Or flat? Question mark. Okay. So it spits out this pretty generic explanation, right? The Earth is round, or more specifically, it's oblate.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So let's challenge it a little bit more because this is something that you could just find on Google.
Yeah.
What questions are you wondering? Like, do you cook dinner? Are you wondering what to make tonight, or you wondering what you could make with the recipes or the ingredients you have in your fridge?
Yeah.
I've used it to mix a drink because I found some recipes, but I didn't have some of the ingredients, so it revised the recipe based off what I had on hand.
Yeah.
Like, what are some questions that you can ask that are more specific to your needs?
More specific, yeah. Maybe something about like vacation destinations or something, or
Okay,
um,
where's a good place to go?
yeah, or what part of like talked about Hawaii, like what are the best places in Hawaii to visit,
Okay,
something like that. I don't know. Just trying to
best
think.
places in Hawaii to visit if I want to what?
Have grilled oysters.
Have grilled
I'm
oysters
trying to think of
and
stuff to
what?
tell you.
And what? And what else?
And, grilled oysters and
Fresh fish.
yeah, yeah.
Oysters and fresh fish.
Or-
Are there any activities that you like to do as well?
Hike.
Yeah,
Fresh fish
and
hike to waterfalls,
yeah. There we go.
There you go.
3 people asking the question.
right? And what time of season? I like to go
September.
in September.
Yeah, perfect month.
In September. Okay, because ChatGPT is trained only up until 2021, it may suggest places that were open back then, but things may have changed now. So
Sure,
that's something to
of
know.
course.
Okay. Let's see. So now it's suggesting some specific islands you can
Nice.
visit that have grilled oysters, fresh fish, and you can hike to waterfalls.
Oahu. Nice. Cool.
Let's challenge it a little bit more because I think this is still something that you could probably find online.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's like almost when you're put on the spot.
Yeah,
you're
I'm
like,
trying to-
you're
that's
like,
what I-
oh,
that
what
is
question
exactly-
what should I ask now?
Yeah,
What should I
yeah.
ask? I don't
So,
know.
as an entrepreneur, I ask it a lot of questions about content creation. So, if I wanted to create a post about me visiting Hawaii, what would I say? And it would create a content piece for that.
Oh, sure.
What do you think about asking it something like that? Something challenging that's very specific to you. Like, what do you do? What do you do for a living?
I'm in marketing for a diagnostic company.
Okay.
So,
As a marketer
yeah.
for a diagnostic company, marketer,
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a project I'm working on that I could ask, like how
or
would
How
I
to do
present,
it, basically.
or how would I write? Please tell me how to do this project.
as a marketer for a diagnostic company,
Yeah. What's the like something about like how can I
how can I post that I'm going to Hawaii? How can I share on my social media that I'm going to Hawaii? Or how can I ask my boss for some time to go to Hawaii?
right?
Yeah,
Right?
How can I
indeed.
ask my boss
Yeah, because I need to be doing
for
that.
some time
Wow.
to go to Hawaii? That would be approved.
There has to be somewhere I can
Uh,
donate some time.
Provide an email and the best time of day to ask. Okay. It just created an email and then told you the best time of day to ask your boss. Okay. So,
Wow.
Dear boss's name, I hope this email finds you well. As a marketer for our diagnostic company, I've been working hard to meet the goals and deadlines that we have set for this quarter. I was hoping to discuss the possibilities of taking some time off to recharge and focus on my efforts. Specifically, I would like to request some time off to travel to Hawaii for X number of days.
30 days.
30 days.
You're right.
I understand that our company has policies and procedures in place regarding time off, and I want to ensure that I will do everything I can to ensure that my work is covered during my absence.
Wow.
I've already discussed this with my colleagues, and I put together a plan to ensure that any work that needs to be completed during my absence will be taken care of. I believe that taking some time off will help me come back refreshed with a renewed energy to continue to contribute to the success of our company.
Wow, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
happy to discuss this further and answer any questions you may have.
Wow.
Thank you for your time and consideration. I look forward to hearing back from you. Best regards. And the best time of day to ask? Looks like it's best to catch
When
your
they're not
boss when they're not stressed. Exactly. Try asking for a quick chat during a quieter period in the day, perhaps after lunch when they are likely to be more relaxed. Alternatively, you can send an email like the one above and schedule a follow-up meeting to discuss it further at a mutually convenient time.
There
Nice.
we go.
Yeah. And we could probably even dive deeper into like how you can tie it to the work you're currently doing, any projects that you're currently working on, and how it makes sense for you to
Exactly.
be present in Hawaii.
Right.
Pretty
Right.
scary. That's pretty scary to think about. I wonder if is AI really good for the future? And with our kids and our generation and whatnot, it's like, are we really learning anything? If it's that easy, like, believe it or not, that just made my brain go like this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, the possibility and the capability of,
Like, do people even have to be smart anymore? If we've got AI, then you can ask questions, and then it gives them how to it just
like,
put
it's
it
a
Yeah.
blessing and a
you
curse at the
did a
same
little
time.
bit, yeah.
Almost.
This is very true. You know how when you ask a question in class and if you don't even understand the material, you can't even formulate the question.
Right.
So when you engage with AI, it's important to actually ask the system the right question or in the right way, unless it's going to give you gibberish or something super generic
Yeah.
and basic.
Right.
Yeah.
So in a way, it may challenge you to engage at a higher level. It may challenge you to work on your prompt engineering, for example.
Sure.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, or like you said, like like if you found this unique like elixir cocktail beverage spirit, and you're like, what can I make with this? That I think would be versus googling it. It's just going to
exactly,
be a regular, like I have this type of alcohol. What kind of drinks can I make?
I
with
have this type of alcohol.
With
I have
this-
this type of juice.
Yes,
I have these
right?
these fruit ingredients on hand, and
And what would be the best cocktails to make? Or yeah,
when I'm feeling like this,
Yeah.
if like, and I'm hanging out with these people,
Yeah.
or like
like
in
I'm
this
going to
setting,
be chilling out, or I'm going to be partying, or yeah.
exactly,
yeah.
like so we could ask those type of questions now if you
What
want.
happens if you
But
ask
like,
AI, what are the best questions to ask AI?
let's ask them.
Like,
See,
well,
that's
and
a
like,
deep question.
Yeah, exactly.
What are the
almost
best
is.
questions to ask you? That's
Like,
what we
what-
can ask right now. What are the best
types
questions?
of questions?
What are the best types of questions
to ask?
to ask you? To ask you. What are the best types of questions to ask you? Okay, let's see what it says. As an AI language model, because this is what ChatGPT is, I'm designed to respond to a wide range of questions across many different topics. However, there are a few types of questions that I am particularly well suited to answer. Here are some examples. Informational questions. I can provide information on a variety of topics. Problem solving questions. I can help with problem solving by suggesting different solutions or approaches to a problem.
Sure.
Language related questions. I'm particularly good at answering questions related to language, including grammar, syntax, and vocabulary.
Yeah.
So that's why it's able to create content pieces for
Right.
you. Creative questions. Finally, you can ask me creative questions that encourage me to generate new ideas or think outside the box. For example, you might ask me to come up with a list of unusual ways to use a particular object or to suggest a creative solution to a problem. Kind of like how we were talking about the new recipe that you can make with your cocktail ingredients on hand. So that's a great question.
What about what questions are either are you not suited to answer, or
Ooh.
what questions is illegal to answer?
Yeah, that's a good question. So there are various iterations of ChatGPT that keeps coming out because they're realizing that ChatGPT shouldn't be able to go down a certain path.
Right.
When ChatGPT first came out, it was very broad.
Right.
In fact, it was able to create legal documents.
Wow.
In fact, the legal document that you're signing after our conversation today was created from ChatGPT a week ago. Now, it's not able to do that.
Wow. Interesting. Incredible. It's like updates are once again our blessing and a curse. Because it fixes things that you either could or couldn't do before.
Exactly. So, what questions are you not
Suitable
suited
to answer.
Are you not suited to answer? Another interesting fact about ChatGPT is that it's passed the law boards, and it also passed it basically can get its doctorate, essentially. And as a doctor of pharmacy, that baffles my mind because I studied for many, many years to obtain my license, and now this language model is able to pass the test because of all the knowledge that it's been fed. Wow. So let's see. So while I'm designed to provide helpful responses to a wide range of questions, there are certain types of questions that I'm not well suited to answer. Examples are questions that require personal or subjective opinions. As an AI language model, I don't have personal preferences or subjective opinions. So they want to be able to ask questions like, what is the best movie ever made?
Right. Or who will win the Super Bowl in 2024?
Well, let's ask it and see what it says. It might be able to pull in like historical references to past performance from different teams and players.
Yeah.
But again, that's up until 2021.
Right.
So questions that require physical senses, it can't answer. As an AI language model, I don't have physical senses like sight, smell, taste, touch, or hearing. Therefore, I may not be able to answer questions that require me to sense the physical world, like what does this painting look like? But I believe a new iteration of this model is being made so that you could upload content pieces like pictures, and it could see quote unquote what you fed it and engage with that material. So that's coming up. But at this point, it can't do that. It can't answer questions that require current events or information beyond the knowledge cutoff, which is
2021.
September 2021. And then lastly, questions that involve sensitive or confidential information. As an AI language model, they prioritize privacy and security of users. Therefore, I am not suited to answer questions that involve sensitive or confidential information.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Great questions you're asking right now. Thank you for that.
Absolutely.
Are there any questions you have? Like you mentioned some concerns that you had for this tool. Like now that you realize what it can do and what it can't do, what's coming up in terms of like, what's your next step, do you think? Do you think you're going to be using this tool? You think you're going to be using this tool at work? You think your coworkers use this tool?
I mean, why not?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like
you're open to it.
Of course, but I feel like there has to be. I feel like there's a room for AI, but I feel like it hasn't technically or essentially reached a demand where people are relying on it. Because I feel like you see those movies and it's like a robot or a holographic person that's like Siri or something that's assisting you with your daily errands or daily chores or daily reminders. And I feel like you always see it in the movie. I feel like that's essentially what it's coming to. It's like what we saw or what we've seen before that has been in the future is really coming into the current generation. And I feel like it's taking little stepping stones and to get into that point, and it's kind of
coming.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting, but at the same time, it's kind of concerning because it's like, can I see myself in 30 years talking to an AI or assistant that's helping me do my daily errands around the house or around work or whatever? And how do we implement that, or how does that become part of our daily lives? So, if I'm at work and I need help with something, can I rely on my assistant, or will my assistant be that convenient to me where I can be like, hey, I have a problem at work, and it solves it then and there? Like, would that be appropriate? I don't know. There's a lot of things that's coming to my mind that I can't really communicate, I would say, but
the mind is churning.
It's churning. Yeah, exactly. It's definitely churning.
That's exactly what I wanted to do today. So thank you so much for taking the time to have this conversation, to gauge where you're at, and I'm excited for you to leverage this tool in your office.
That's awesome.
Thank you. You're so very welcome. Any last words you'd like to share with our...
Oh, good. This was fun.
Okay.
QB, California.
Let's go. It's beautiful out, right?
Yeah.
The sun's out, buns out, guns out, all the things.
Right?
Gold. Well, thanks again.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you.